The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy right over here.
It's so weird to be in this seat.
Hearthrob, this is your first time? I mean, you and I have done a bunch of like hotel episodes.
Yeah.
On tour when
Yep.
we used to be on tour, and this is the first time we've had you in the power seat.
Yeah, I mean, people have been asking for it, I think.
Just me over and over for weeks and weeks. No, I'm kidding, but like people. I mean, what's it called? Oh God, I should have taken. Was hemoglobin? What's the thing that makes you smarter? Billabong.
That's it.
Ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloba. Is it Ginkgo biloba?
Something.
I should have taken that. The
similar.
prophecy has been fulfilled, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
So please welcome Dave Hearthrob Brown in the power seat. Heidi is still gallivanting around the Midwest, getting some family time up in Wisconsin, and she'll be back, I believe, for next week's episode.
Great.
Which is great. In the meantime, we should take a second and welcome this new audience that we've picked up over the last week. I don't know what happened, but
Yeah, it was weird. Sudden uptick.
Holy fucking shit, by the way. Thank you, everybody who listened to last week's Jane's Addiction Beantown Beatdown episode. I truly did not expect that it would make the waves that it did, but I'm grateful that people have listened and the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. So thank you, everybody. That being said, we do have to do a little bit of work to start the show.
Work.
Do you know what that is?
No, I'm done working for the year.
So we have a Patreon that people have been very generous signing up for. And the way the tiers work, bear with me. There's like 5 different tiers. Anything over a $10 monthly donation, you get your name mentioned on the show. We thank you personally. Well, since last week, we have had a massive uptick in people. So we're going to read these names over the course of 3 shifts. How's that work for you? Does that seem fair? Because if we do it right now, we're going to lose everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
And
but
rightfully so.
But sincere thank you to everybody who has signed up for the Patreon. It has been very helpful. You either care about the news about what happened last week, or you do want to support people that are, have lost a little bit of work. But regardless, thank you to Miles Matisse, Jamie Elliott, Wyatt Mims, Lazarus, Ursula Martell, Deadpool Raider, Tony Merlot, Catherine DeGear, Paw, Jerry Dintelman, dude. Our lighting guy from James. Thank you, buddy. Rob Fess, longtime listener, Lauren Hoffen, Brad, Avinash Mitter, John Fast, Alexandra Seeley, Armands, Ginger Steele. That is a stage name for an adult actress for sure, right?
Hell
Ginger
yeah.
Steele is the most.
Yeah.
No offense, Ginger,
Nope.
if you don't like that, but you got a porn name.
By the way, if Dan mispronounces your name, unsubscribe. Cancel your...
That's weird advice.
Oh, just kidding.
If I say it wrong, double up. Who knows? Sam Elliott. I mean, my co-host from A Star Is Born, Sam Elliott.
Let's go, Sam.
I mean, best mustache in the world. Cody, Dan Bedgmuck, Todd Cuff, Jake Modica, Robert Bridges, Josh Waterfield, Aaron Ritter, Jeff Lowry. We're going to end right now with big balls. I mean, thank you guys. Big
It's
balls.
a good place to end.
All right. We'll start that. And we'll pick up more in a little bit.
Bravo.
So thank you guys for being there. Man alive. Can I sing a song for you real quick?
I would be flattered.
All right.
What do you got?
Hello, Mrs. Cookie.
Oh, no.
How are you tonight? Does that sound familiar to you? Darling, do you know that song?
I heard it.
Oh, we got Dickless, by the way, on the ones and twos. Yeah, isn't that for when you're a DJ or some shit? Mm-hmm. Hello, Mrs. Cookie. How are you tonight? Are you familiar with that song?
I've only heard you singing it multiple times over and over and
So
over
I
again.
assume you got the story already.
I don't think she has a story, but I've been walking around the house singing this for a couple weeks.
Oh, I have been humiliated.
Yeah. Can you please give a rundown of what that song is?
Dan and I were, as many adult cool guys do, playing video games.
Hell yeah, brother!
Hell yeah. And we finished playing video games, and
So how we play on a headset?
Yeah, with the headset,
with a
we're talking.
microphone. It's called a party. We start a party.
It's a party, dude. Anyways, so we finished playing.
You hear it drying up already?
Yeah, that's what happens, you know. We finish playing. I take the headset off, and I look to my dog, who's sitting in the corner, and I start singing renditions of Primus songs to her.
Your dog's name is Cookie. Who's here?
Dog's
Who's here
name
right
is
now?
Cookie.
Yep.
She's not there.
Well, I mean, here in the home.
Sure.
Semantics.
So I'm singing to Cookie. Hello, Mrs. Cookie. How are you tonight? And then I thought we were done with the party. I thought the game was off. And I get a voice message from Dan mimicking me, singing that back to me. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking embarrassing. So then I look and I was like, I must have like not unplugged the headphones before we started doing this.
Oh, it's so funny.
So I went and I pick up a guitar and I start like noodling and then Dan texts me, he goes, you need help tuning that guitar? Well, turns out
It
the
must have been
controller-
5 minutes of me listening to him like singer-songwriter, fucking Art Garfunkel over there. Sing me a song, you're the piano man.
Yeah, it turns out there's a microphone in the controller that if you don't leave the party will still transmit.
Do you have any idea how embarrassed I was for you?
Yeah, I'm embarrassed.
I've never had the feeling of at the same time being embarrassed for somebody and also just know that I'm listening to gold. Like, I can't believe I'm able to hear a peek inside the home of Throb. And it was so funny.
It's not good. It's mostly me singing to my dog. It's fucking
so
embarrassing.
good.
But it was also very
That's
great. Like,
really good.
At least it wasn't you like going on some like racist tirade against, you know,
True.
but you were just like, no, you're being sweet to your dog.
It'd be weird if I went on a racist tirade
By
alone
yourself?
in my house.
To your dog.
Listen here,
These
Cookie.
goddamn
Let me tell you about.
What's with all these Japs moving in? It's just, you can't do that. You
No,
can't do
no,
that.
no.
So instead, it was very sweet.
I mostly
So-
do that while we play the video games.
Bro, what the fuck?
What's going on? Oh, you fucking with my flashlight? I don't know. I just emptied my pockets.
You brought a flashlight to a podcast?
I have flashlights everywhere, dude.
You really do.Hy is this?
Yeah.
But why?
Because I'm just like,
Hey, bud. It's
No,
time to turn the page. We can let go of the tour. We're done.
dude, I haven't stopped working
Dan, just
since
this way.
we got
Right,
home.
right over here.
Come on, yeah.
No.
Wow. Guy rolls
Yeah.
with a flat. Do you have it all the time, like in life?
Yeah.
Dude, why? What's going on?
You'd be amazed at how much I use that fucking thing.
Bud, come on.
Almost every single day.
Do you have power at your house?
I wear sunglasses inside. Stops.
Oh, we have a buddy who does that. Oh, boy. We're not going to talk about it, though.
Nope.
That's some funny shit, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. The shit I carry in my pockets is like,
That's a lot.
I'm in work mode always.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Do you have a knife on you right now?
Yeah.
Of course you do. I love
I
it.
have a knife. I have my little tape cutter.
You love
This
that thing
one's
so much.
This one's dumb. I don't need this.
You're carrying that with you, bud. This should not be carried with you now. You are not working.
Maybe you have some tape you need cut, dude.
So this thing right here.
yeah.
Explain exactly what it does.
I think I just
No, but-
did
but-
like
but-
100 times.
Tape.
There's more.
cutter, tape.
There's more to
cutter.
why you love it.
Oh, well, I mean, how much do you want me to go in detail on this?
A
It's
lot.
dumb.
We have
It
an
cuts
hour.
tape.
Fill it.
I mean, everything on tour gets taped. Like all your cables
Like
get
electrical
wrapped
tape.
in
especially.
electrical
Is this
tape.
mostly for electrical tape?
It's what I use it for, yeah.
So basically, things are tied. You pull it, and you let me do it a couple times.
It's like butter,
Satisfying.
dude.
It really
It's the
is a
best.
very satisfying thing. So I get it, but you don't need this to be
And I am a simpleton.
very much so.
Kind of dumb, and I like the way it tastes.
Hello, Mr. Heartthrob. How is your cutter?
I carry a MacBook Pro in my pocket all the time.
That's great.
Fantastic.
16-inch. It's amazing.
Dude, I gotta fucking graphic design this right now. I gotta design now. So
You never
funny.
know, man.
You never know.
Can we? I want to tell a Tory story that we haven't talked about yet.
A Tory
And
story.
I don't know if you know
goodness.
this story.
Probably not. I don't know most of your stories.
So we
Do
did
you
a
guys
show.
talk ever?
No, I have to like listen to the podcast to learn about my husband.
I have some other huge history I haven't told you.
Yeah, probably.
I actually did forget.
Sweet.
This isn't-
He
I don't
posts
tell her
shit. He
anything.
posts shit on social media.
Not
and
anymore.
I've had to. Yeah, I had to draw a hard line like a year ago, and I was like, "Bro, I'm not on the fucking social. If you do something that's interesting enough to post on there, please tell me first.
Sure.
Yep.
Send me the fucking sunset photo. Send me the band breaking
And
up
now
photo.
I've made a rule.
You found out about that on the podcast.
She didn't know the tour was over until I walked in the front door. No, but we did a show in Tampa, which we don't talk about Tampa. You know, Tampa was Tampa. Google it. But we did have a very special person on the guest list that day.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't talked about this yet.
No.
So I got a message with a week before Tampa from somebody saying, "Hey, John Travolta would like to come to the Jane show in Tampa because he lives in Tampa," which I didn't know.
That's weird.
I was like, "Yeah, of course, that'd be great." He's like, I don't know if he knows Dave, but he's like, he wanted to come to the show, and his assistant was kind of working it out, and we got him on the list. You know, we're doing our sound check. We hear the guys coming down. The assistant wants to take pictures, but John wants to like meet the band. He's going to watch the show in Guitar World, you know, where I work, and worked where I used to work at my former place of business.
Can't let him have that.
No, never. And so I got a call being like, "Hey, we're here, but they don't have, like, something was wrong with the photo pass. The guy had a photo pass to take pictures, and that wasn't ready." Long story short, it's like doors have opened, and I get a call being like, "Hey, man, can you come meet me at this spot at the will call window?" I go there, and I'm like, "What's going on?" He goes, "John just left." I'm like, what happened? Did I tell you the story at all? Travolta, he was standing there like with like the crowd and with the photographer, with his assistant, and because like the pass wasn't ready, so they were standing there for a long time. People were like, he looks very much like that's John Travolta, especially being bald. He stands out.
Yeah.
Long story, somewhat not very long. He left because he couldn't keep waiting there because like he goes, I can't walk through the crowd. I can't do this anymore. We got to go. And he's like, please tell the guys, thank you. So I told our tour manager, and they're like, "Why didn't you ask us for a parking pass? I mean, that's John Travolta."
Yeah.
And I can tell you, it never crossed my mind to like.
You did him a favor.
That's true. I mean, he did miss one of the worst of the tour for sure. But man, I felt Doug, our tour manager, was like, "Dan, when it's someone like John Travolta, just shoot us a text and be like, hey, can we get this guy parking?" I didn't think about it, and I felt so bad about it.
Yeah.
But Dave was bummed. The whole band was bummed because they wanted to meet Travolta.
Do you think that's why it was such a shitty show?
I do. Perry couldn't get over it.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my
That
God.
sucked. No, I don't think he had any idea that was happening.
Well,
And then
we wouldn't be home right now if you would have gotten him a pass.
if you would have just fucking figured that
I know,
out,
man.
dude.
I can't play it, but I did get an audio message from Travolta to send to Navarro as like a thank you so much. I would have loved to be there.
But your tech fucked it
But
up.
he did tell, "I'll catch you on the next one." But it was so embarrassing.
That's
So basically,
gnarly.
hey Travolta, fucking kick rocks, pal. We don't want you.
No.
What?
Say sorry.
John, what I meant to say was, come on the podcast.
Come on the
We'll talk about
pod.
it.
Dan will apologize.
Yeah, we'll rename it Rare Form Travolta for a year if he comes on. Legally.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Does that seem fair?
Sure.
I think it seems
so.
fair.
All right.
What have you been doing since you've been home?
Working, dude. I came home and go straight to work, and I am tired.
You really did, didn't you? How did you have any days off?
Dude, if you could see my calendar right now, it's like I'm booked. through
Bro,
the end
show
of
me your
October.
calendar.
I'm not going to show you my calendar.
Show me your
dude.
calendar.
Not going to do it.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's yeah. I'm fucking tired, dude.
I'm not.
If only you emptied your pockets, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you're tired
know,
of carrying
I
out so
haven't
much
had
shit.
time.
your own
I
fault.
haven't had time.
Because you're constantly in work mode.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
gotta go.
Pockets are full.
It's fine.
Are you going on tour again?
No.
Okay,
no.
you got some good in-town work.
All in town.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you happy about it?
Yeah, I
or do you wish
yeah.
you took some time or what?
No, it's probably good. Do you get like post-tour depression at all? Is that a thing for you?
I don't think so. Do I? Help me.
Oh, she is laughing.
No, I was just gonna like. It was a case.
She gets
it was
depressed
a-
when I come home, but
It was a quesadilla moment. Like, I was just gonna say, I do.
Fair.
classic.
Silly.
Yeah,
I was
wife
laughing
jokes.
at
Wife
I
jokes.
was laughing at myself in my head.
I
It's
don't-
fucking stupid.
I
No,
don't think- I don't
no,
think
you
I
don't.
get post-tour.
No, you get
Pre-tour.
You get pre-tour, little depression, anxiety, anger, / anxiety. But post, I
That's
think
enough sharing.
I think you're happy. Like you're so stoked. You get tired.
I am so happy when I'm home.
Sure.
But
This
you
is
get
where I'm
tired.
Yeah,
So
that's
tired
true.
could be
There
mistaken
is,
as depression, but
especially
like,
this tour.
Definitely
The way
tired.
our schedule was, we didn't like have a whole lot of sleep through the nights.
No.
Because we had
No,
like
no.
3 or 4 hour bus drives into a hotel. So we get to a
Yeah.
hotel at 5 a.m. So fatigue might be a real one this time.
Fatigue is always real for you.
But I recorded a bonus episode for Patreon last night or a couple nights ago. Played a bunch of Jane's music, talked about shit. But I mentioned on there, and I'll mention it here. Since the end of that tour was so tough, I mean, it was just a crazy, rough way to have things end. I gave myself 2 weeks of taking as many edibles as I can fit in my face nightly, just to like numb out. Classic old school East Coast addict numbing out. I've never drank. I've never like taken like Coke or I've never understood what it's like to numb with
You've never
drugs.
been cool.
Never been cool.
Not once. Fuck.
I'm getting there now, though. So it's been 2 weeks, and as of today, that's over. So I have to start coming back to reality or whatever, which sucks. But
I'm on the exact opposite.
talk to me. What do you mean,
I haven't touched an edible since I got home.
darling? Can you get him a 2.5 from the?
yeah,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, totally. Maybe a 5.
It's not like even an intentional thing. I've just
Oh, you went right to work too.
Yeah.
And you're also just not interested.
mostly I'm just like that. It's weird. Like that's a very tour thing. I've gone through like a little bit of a drinking since I've been back, but I think that's
I've seen
just
you.
like,
You look bloated.
thanks, dude.
I'd fucking immediately kill myself if anyone said that.
Go slow so you don't knock stuff over on your way out.
Come on, Cookie.
Speaking of cookie and speaking of that,
Oh, let's go.
I got these. We haven't tried these yet.
Yeah, you've been holding out.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you, but you've been like ducking me, man. So these are the new Oreo. I mean, if you're to you new people, new to the podcast, we're a big Oreo team here. We always test out the new Oreos.
Yep.
These are the Coca-Cola flavored. Oh, with popping candy in there. Look at that.
Yeah, dude.
Crack
could
those
even
fuckers
entice
open.
me
Let's
to-
try those out, man. Darling, do you want one?
No, I mean I did when you said popping, but no, I feel like
You
that
were-
was repulsive.
Popping. The word popping did it for you.
Well, like if it's like what were those Pop Rocks? Mm-hmm. If that happens, like that's fucking cool. But
That's what it is.
I don't. Yeah, but that was enticing, is what I'm saying. But the flavor
Does it
of
smell like
Coca-Cola
Coke?
is repulsive.
Kind of.
Kind.
It's kind of got that.
All right.
I'm curious how they did it. I tried to one time put Pop Rocks in cake icing.
What
Oh,
the
she
fuck
loves
just
it.
happened?
Sorry, so gross.
Do it again. Do it again.
No, that
Deep sniff.
I'll know.
Deep sniff.
No, it's not going to do it again.
Okay.
Sorry, it was
All
a
right.
one time.
Let's try these things out,
All right.
and then, we should probably do round 2 of reading some names off the list
Yeah,
here.
probably.
Oh, they're cool. Like Coke bottles on them.
Eh?
No, she's
What?
being like
all
that. Let's
It
cheers
just
this thing.
smells so gross.
All right. Oh wait, does yours say Coke on it?
Mine says Coke.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right.
Dan goes full Oreo, to be clear. For anyone not listening, Dan just put the whole Oreo. Dave Brown took a dainty little bite.
They are very sweet.
Oh, you know, fucking shit.
Well, but like more than usual.
Good? Like good?
I like it.
Like rank your top 3. No, don't rank your top 3. Where would you put it in your top 10? Because there's so many flavors.
It would make my top 10, but I probably
It
only
would?
have 5 that I really like.
Okay.
I would get these again, maybe as like an occasional. You haven't said a word. Where you at?
Yeah, he hasn't.
Hello.
These are dog shit.
Oh!
Really?
I'm not a fan of that at all.
You won't have another one,
No. And
Oh.
I'm obsessed with Diet Coke.
right?
Do they have Diet Coke Oreos?
Maybe because that is straight Coca-Cola.
No, I don't think they have
That might
Diet
be it.
Coke. But I would rather probably eat actual puke than that, though. Diet Coke. You just said Diet Coke. I have a song for you.
Did I sing it?
No. Hello, Diet Cokey. No, I was stoned last night, my last night of party time, and I did a new AI rare form song.
No. Okay.
And
Was last night what are you, a teetotaler now? You're not doing
what's a teetotaler?
When you don't do anything. Like
No.
you don't drink none of that.
What do you think I am?
Well, you just said it was your last night of partying, right?
No, just I'm
Okay.
pulling back.
Okay.
It was his last night of intentionally drowning his sorrows
Yeah.
using drugs.
Oh, okay, great.
Now it's time to face reality.
Back to reality.
I know it sucks, right?
That sucks, dude.
Oh, how about this? It's time to face reality. Yeah, it's not going to work. I'll be back in a couple days. No, I'm just pulling back, taking a little break, and but this song, man, I was on my couch. Hopefully, you guys find it funny. I was laughing so much by myself last night. I wrote the words. All the words are me,
Okay.
but the music is. Just check it out. Okay.
Welcome, folks. Enjoy your stay. Don't freak out if we say gay. We say the R word and the F word too, but we're stoked to be here with you. Guilty pleasures and deep dark jokes. Red Bull, Monster, and Diet Cokes. Potty humor and bad advice. We're your human sacrifice. Rare form radio makes me hard. So hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. Rare form radio makes me wet. So wet, super wet, mega wet.
Dude,
Oh my god.
we got 3 more minutes. Buckle up. It's catchy as fuck, though.
I know, that's what
Here we
pisses me
go.
off.
Guilty pleasures and deep dark jokes. Red Bull, Monster, and Diet Cokes. Potty humor and bad advice. We're your human sacrifice. Rare form radio makes me hard. So hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. Rare form radio makes me wet. So wet, super wet, mega wet.
It makes me so happy. That, woo!
Yeah, dude.
Super wet, mega wet.
Yeah, that's
Here we go.
Super wet, mega wet.
Super wet, mega wet. Here we go. Almost over.
Mega wet.
Little police action
Right?
here.
Rare form radio makes me hard. So hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. Rare form radio makes me wet. So wet, super wet, mega wet. Super wet, mega wet.
Soaking wet, mega wet.
Super wet, mega
But I
wet.
thought that one changed.
Rare form radio makes me hard. So hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. Rare form radio makes me wet. So wet, super wet, mega wet.
Little halftime shit, dude.
this one goes hard on the instrumental.
It
though.
sure does.
It's like Maroon 5.
If I had a little bit more time.
Is that what they're doing these days?
I don't know.
They're so super wet, mega wet.
Sure.
I would trim some of the noise out, some of the music parts out, but that's pretty fucking, I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Tight.
I love it so much.
I mean, that's a good like outro.
Yeah, you're
the
right.
Mm.
We do need a new outro, actually.
Yeah. I mean,
Let's do that.
I don't want to say we need a new outro.
Well, I would like a new outro.
Sure.
You know,
That's a good one.
Todd's daughter Lola's been on there from the beginning. but
Yeah,
she's
so I'm not trying to push her out.
No, but she's 42 now. She's not a cute little kid anymore. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy. But yeah, that's
I like that. Bravo, dude.
It's fun, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Travolta would like it.
Probably.
Well, when he's on, you can play it for him.
Super wet, mega wet.
But you'll have to
I-
change the words.
It's true.
Rare
Why?
film Travolta.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
yep.
the deal. Let's read some more names real quick.
I just love the image of you just dying laughing on your couch
I
last
know.
night.
By myself,
Yeah.
tears.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Stoned as fuck, tears. Just like, and I was like, I want to send it to you so bad.
We got to get you back to work, bud.
No, this is the life that I want.
This is me now.
This is the life that I work for. All right, we left on big balls. So we'll pick up with Dripped Out 999, David Montgomery, Patrick Houts, Joel Taylor, JH, Anthony Marcella, Patrick Florence, Jennifer Franklin, Christopher Reidenbach, clearly Irish, Eric Anderson, Brooke Wetzel, Lewis Gardner, David Turner, Susan Erler, Christian Ness, Jack, Kent R., Mark Langworthy, Sean O'Sullivan, Joe Barrett, Batman. Guys, we got fucking Batman on the Patreon. You kidding me with this? Where are we? Amanda Horner. Amanda, known you a long time. Thank you so much. That's great. James Krieger and Josh Schnack. Schnacks, get it? From remember that old talk? Schnacks. Okay, we'll pause that for now. We'll come back after
Well done, dude.
a little bit. Yeah, I'm stoked.
You're getting good at reading.
It's so
Thank
good.
you.
Been practicing?
Yeah.
Thank you. I have been.
But I remember
Since-
a couple weeks ago you were struggling.
Couldn't do it. Since we've been home from the tour, I've been just nonstop reading, just practicing reading.
Sure,
It's
yeah.
been real nice. I think I'm doing pretty good at it.
Yeah, man. Coming along nicely. I do want to say thank you
please.
for doing the big podcast. Because I no longer, anytime people hit me up, which they do every day.
Yeah.
Were you on that tour? What happened? Give us the insight. I can
Send
now
it.
just send a link and not say another word.
Yeah.
It is helpful.
So thank you.
To be honest with you, I kind of did that for myself as well because
God,
it
it was
is
annoying.
Hundreds
Still
of
is annoying.
dozens, hundreds of people like what happened? Like, you want me to answer it everybody? So this way it's just like, there you go. Yep. You're welcome. I did it for you.
Thanks, man.
Oh man. Super wet.
Where are we going? What?
I don't know.
What's the next?
Have you been to the movies yet since you've been home?
in my life?
No. Yes.
We were gonna go the other night and nothing looked good.
Go see The Substance.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Did you know anything about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know much. I just know like Demi Moore.
Don't Google anything else.
Okay.
Don't watch anything. Go see this movie. It is. I asked me if I liked it.
Did you like it, Dan?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
it's
think
one
I
of those.
did.
Okay.
I think I might love it,
Okay.
but there's also a chance that I hate it. But I lean more towards loving it, but I might hate it. It's the craziest.
You are so good at explaining things.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. It's one of the most insane movies I've ever seen in my life.
But did you like it?
Ask me if I liked it. I did like it.
Was it confusing, I guess?
No,
Is it-
no.
it's-
Well, there's a lot of unanswered questions, but you just don't worry about why things happen, if that makes sense. Like, there's some crazy stuff that happens, but don't ask how. Like, think about a movie like, I don't know, any movie where, like, supernatural shit happens or something. Not that this is supernatural, but just don't ask why. Just go along for the ride. And the last 20 minutes of this show, of this movie, will... What's going on?
No one knows
I mean,
what
this
you're saying.
how you guys feel is how I felt
You
watching
should
this
start
movie.
doing movie reviews, dude.
So let me start at
like-
the beginning. I'll
Your
just go
new
see the-
podcast should just be you doing movie reviews.
Well, here's the thing. I'm trying to talk about it without spoiling anything, but like,
Well, you haven't at all. No fucking idea. You haven't spoiled a single plot line, my
based
friend.
on what I've said, what do you think the movie's about?
I don't know, but not a goddamn clue. And you specifically told me not to look it up. So
It's a body horror movie. So it's like, you know what those are?
a body horror.
Yeah.
Body horror. It's like a new kind
No.
of genre where horrible things happen to the human body. And like it happens in movies where there's like something living inside you, not a
They
baby.
eat those Oreos.
Yes. All right. This movie was put on by Coke and Oreo.
All right.
To sell these, to move these things. It's just insane. Demi Moore, it's one of the best roles she's probably ever had.
Okay.
She plays what?
That's a bold
Yeah.
statement.
I mean, she plays the quick pitch on the movie. She's like an over the hill, like TV workout person. You know, the old school 80s where like you do
Sure.
like gymnastics on TV. Mm-hmm. It's modern day, but she's like aged out. So they want to kind of replace her in the business, and she will go to any lengths imaginable to keep herself looking good. And that it's a very
Is this like an Ozempic slant?
Yes.
Is that kind of where they're going
absolutely
at it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean this is basically pointing the finger at 80% of the people that live in Los Angeles. You know, it's pretty great. But please check out The Substance. I really want to know what you think. I'll go tonight.
Is it gruesome?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of like, the whole end of the movie was me doing this. Oh my God. Just watching the screen, just couldn't believe what I was seeing.
I guess my only question then is, like, did you like it?
Ask me if I liked it.
Did you like it?
I don't know, dude. I think so. I think I did.
You never saw that movie Kinds of Kindness? I think I talked to you about this.
Wait, I
did
don't
you
remember.
see that?
Never
What's that
heard of
one?
it.
The most confusing. It's like 3 short movies in one, and I went and saw it in a movie theater by myself because I was just like bored one night. It was the most just avant-garde. No idea if I liked it or hated it or what the fuck was happening at any point. I don't think I'm smart enough.
I'm sorry. Did you tell me the same thing about that Love Lies Bleeding movie?
No, that
the
one
you-
was pretty good.
But did you go see that by yourself?
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
That was not a good movie to go see by yourself.
pervert.
Yeah, I felt very perverted.
Did you pull on it a little bit?
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, buddy. Heidi, that's for you. We miss you. Pull on it. Buddy.
God.
Buddy.
Yeah, are you going to talk about your big day the other day? Is that,
What big day?
well, you took your door out on a field trip.
Urine?
Urine. I wasn't going to tell the urine story.
We're telling the
but-
urine story.
All right, fine.
Okay, so this behind me ow.
Yeah. It's
This
not.
behind me right here.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm still fucked up from
The
my
substance.
fall. Oh, the substance. Let me start from the beginning.
Yeah.
No, this thing behind me. Fuck. Sorry, I can't look at it. My shoulder is so messed up from falling in New Orleans still. I need to have surgery. I got invited to go to a 50th anniversary screening of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the
So
original
cool.
film. My buddy Chase, he kind of like runs the entire IP, the intellectual property of Texas Chainsaw. So there's a thing in LA called Beyond Fest. It's like I think it's like a movie festival for like a week long or 2-week movie festival, I think. But he was like, you should come to the screening. The whole cast, the whole living cast and crew that are left over are going to be at the Egyptian Theater on Hollywood Boulevard. Come and say hi and come to the movie. I said, cool. He goes, actually, bring the door. Bring the truck door from the Black Maria at the end of the movie. It's one of the only 2 items in the original Chainsaw movie that Leatherface actually cuts up with his chainsaw. So I have that door behind me here, and I brought it to the theater, and the cast was like truly blown away to see it again. Like the main Kim Henkel is the guy who wrote the movie with Tobe Hooper, and was there from day one. He wrote a lot of the script, and I walked up. He goes, "Is that the fucking door?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "I have not." I said, "When's the last time you saw this?" He goes, "The day we filmed it. I have not seen the truck since." He goes, "This is incredible. How'd you get this?" And like the whole cast, they're all in a row signing autographs, and they start kind of like, bring it over. And it was so cool seeing all them see it for the first time.
It's insane.
And I'm carrying it through like this crowd, and there's a bunch of, there's fans there waiting to see the movie. And that was the best part, is like letting like fans take pictures with it and see it in person. It was fucking awesome. But they signed the whole outside of the frame up there. It's pretty sweet.
I haven't seen it.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And then there was at the end, after the screening, there's a new documentary. If you like horror movies, there's a new Texas Chainsaw documentary coming out called Chain Reactions, where they interview 5 different people about the impact of the film. But it was very, very cool.
Nice.
So that was cool. So thank you, Chase. He'll be back on the show soon. We're gonna have
Is this related, this present? Because you brought it. Oh,
Nope.
not
Nope.
related at all. Okay.
By the way, we're in October now. Halloween month. I love this month. It's horror movie month. I'm wearing my Halloween shirt today. It's beginning. That's just welcome to October, but this is for you, buddy.
You didn't have to do that.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
You want this?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
So, you open it and you talk about what it is.
Oh boy, I'm terrified.
Do you have any guesses?
Not a single
Not one?
No.
Okay.
It's not a set list, is it?
No.
It's the lyrics of his song from last night. Framed.
If it is the framed lyrics of the new Rare Form outro song.
Let me repack it. Let me repack it up.
Oh, shit. You grabbed it.
Yeah, I did.
I love that.
So explain what we got here.
This is the Jane's Addiction crew room sign that hangs
That you
backstage that I did make because
Yeah.
we love watching Beavis and Butthead on the road.
made. Yeah. So you made it our crew
It's beautiful.
room.
If
Yep.
you look,
let's try.
if I can do it, there it is.
That's awesome.
You know,
Yeah, that's great.
yeah.
So there you go. I don't know if you'll be allowed to hang it in your home, but
I'm
you-
allowed to do whatever I want as long as she approves it.
That's not true. As long as she approves it, that's great.
Dude, I love this.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I thought it should go to you.
I totally didn't even think about that.
Yep.
I thought this got lost the day
So-
we had the puppies.
Look at the shirt. That's actually the one that was on our bus the whole tour.
Oh.
So Jody had to remake it because someone stole it. Someone stole the original
Yeah.
sign. Some cocksucking motherfucker stole the original sign.
Yeah.
So there's that
That
one.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Enjoy.
Presh.
I want you to put it. I want it to hang in your car wherever you go.
My car.
Take off your license
Sick.
plate, hang that up, and
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go.
I love it.
That's great. Any other news? Anything else going on?
Well, do you want to talk about what we're getting into this weekend?
Is that this weekend?
Yeah, you didn't double book, did you?
No. What's the date?
Saturday,
What is it? What's the date?
the 5th.
Let's do it. Okay. What
Well,
are we doing?
what do you mean, let's do it?
No,
I
I'm
already have
stoked.
tickets.
What it was? So I forgot that it was this weekend. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
We're going full GAY.
We are.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're making it official.
Yeah.
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 What do you
Tell
guys-
our
what do you
audience
guys
what we're
doing?
doing.
I messed up because I meant to bring, I got us something for it, but I left it at home.
Trump shirts.
No, but we're going to need them
Cool.
because we are going to Huntington Beach, correct?
Is that what it is? I don't know.
Yeah, it's down in the.
OC.
What are you guys,
Right.
what are you guys going to do there?
We're going to go look at airplanes.
Dude,
Highway to the danger zone.
we're going to an air show.
We're going to the Pacific Coast Air Show.
I haven't been to an air show since I was a kid. So
Me neither.
what it would? Ow! I just broke my neck. I'm getting too old. Listen, if you don't want to hurt your neck, don't open your eyes. Don't talk. What the fuck, lady? I just hurt myself so bad.
He's going to be in a wheelchair so soon.
My whole neck just seized up. Ow. Listen, anyone who's 44 or older, do me a favor. Don't ever turn your head. Don't look at people.
Don't ever dive off a stage.
Oh, God.
I don't know. It might be something to do with Coke Oreos.
Dry them up. It's turning my
Excessive.
bones
Oh
to
my
dust.
God.
Oh, that hurt. What do we see in there? Do you have any idea? Like,
They don't tell you. That's
like do we see
there's
like
3
old
days.
planes? Are we seeing fighter jets?
I think, yeah, all of that.
Do we get to fly one?
Well, not in your broken ass
Condition.
body.
Shotgun.
Shotgun.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride shotgun.
No, you're not, dude.
Okay. I'll can I be your Wizzo.
There might be like a Make-A-Wish plane.
Let me
we
be
can
your
get you
Wizzo.
on.
Okay.
Wizzo?
Yeah. Your back passenger behind you, dude.
Okay.
What are you, not a fighter pilot?
Dude.
What are you, a fraud? What's the game you're playing all the time now?
We don't have to go there.
We got to dry up the entire audience here. Let the girls dry up. What have you been playing a lot of?
War Thunder.
Will you please tell my lovely wife what that is?
I'm a fighter pilot.
Do you have
That's
snacks?
exactly
What a
what my
mom
girlfriend
look.
looks
Yeah.
Do you have snacks?
like. Snacks.
Is there a party?
He's dog fighting other fighter pilots.
What the fuck does dog fighting
know,
pilots
but-
mean?
I mean, I'm
Are you
put Cookie
American
in
or
your
not?
fights.
Are you American? Americans dogfight, lady.
You've seen
explain what
Top Gun.
Yeah, it's called dog fighting
Yeah,
in
when
airplanes.
when 2 airplanes are like close combat.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That's not. That's like a misnomer.
No, it's more like.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
that.
Anyway, so you're fighting.
Is anybody
dogs in the
still
air?
here? Yeah, we're fighting dogs in the air. No, I'm. As a kid, I wanted to be a fighter pilot, and I'm just progressively.
And you just became a bitch instead.
I'm just.
You're gonna go watch to them.
Yeah, I'm just regressing. The older I get, the younger I
to
get.
be Maverick or to be a little bitch? I choose the little bitch. All right, let's welcome
Yeah, come on.
Kerwin White, David Ames, Raven Chand? That's an AI name. Is that a real? That's like a name that AI would come up with.
Raven, we appreciate you. Don't
Raven
listen.
Chan, thank you so
Fuck off,
much.
yeah.
Leo Coppola, way down in Coppola. Brian Kinsella, Moro A, Donovan, Aaron Testa, Kent R, Sid Probstein, Dan Jones, Anna Scarbeck, Michelle Gibbs, Matt Volpe, Casey Ray, Wesley Domning, Diana M, Just Me, Kyle Shaw, Joseph Sergi, Carmen Victor, Annie Mack, NJLO, not J-Lo. It's not J-Lo. Arlene Flynn, Aaron Ray.
That makes me think it is J-Lo.
You're J-Lo. We figured that out, dude. Aaron Ray Mazza, P, just the letter P. Jeff's Addiction, C, which is S-I, the Spanish yes. That's a wild one. Drew Mercadante, Marianne, Andrew Shine, Sophie, Allison Bliss, Brendan O'Hanlon, Katie Carugati Pinto, Carter Bishop, Jennifer Lohman, Sean Miller, Chris Jones, Justin Hauer, __127, Peter Wilson, Hydro, Al Thomas,
You got it, dude. You got it.
Sjopels, SJOPOLS, Siopels, Lolo, and Abby. Honestly, seriously, thank you all very, very much for joining. I know a lot of people just signed up, listened to the episode, and bounced. Anyone that stuck around, it's going to be worth it.
You're in a treat for the special air show episode we're going to film this weekend.
We got to film some stuff while we're down there.
Of course we are, dude.
Like every second of it.
Yeah.
We're going to live stream it. No, we're not. But we should
lot.
film some of it.
But no, they don't tell you what's happening. Like
That's crazy.
There's 3 days, and they don't tell you what goes on each day because they don't want to ruin it.
What
I
if
think.
What if we're those people that get hit by a falling plane? What if that's how we go out, dude? That's a great way to go.
That's a perfect way to go out.
Do we get Purple Hearts? Does that make us military if we get hit by a jet?
dude.
I think that's a rule.
Yep.
Dude, let's get a Purple
21
Heart.
gunshot salutes. Or
Hell
whatever.
yeah. Let's blow up on
yeah.
Saturday. It's this Saturday?
It's this Saturday.
I'm jazzed.
It's going to be early, too. We got to go down to it's like an hour drive down there.
How
But
early?
I think it ends at like 3 or 4 o'clock.
What time do you want to get there?
I don't know. We'll talk
What time
about
do
it
you
off
wanna
air.
leave?
No, let's plan now. This is good radio.
This is great. I don't know. Early. Like
Who's
probably
picking
pick
who
you up.
up?
We should go before
Cruise at
the have you followed that new James Webb stuff that's going on?
No.
James Webb telescope?
No.
Apparently, the James Webb telescope has picked up on a massive object that is coming towards Earth, and it has lights on it, and it changes direction and then course corrects to get back onto a path towards Earth. And it's four something light years away, but there's something that is apparently the James Webb has found, and it's again coming towards Earth with lights on it.
When's it going to get here?
I think 9 years.
9 years?
Yeah.
Sick, dude.
I think 9 years.
Cool.
But think about that. If that is true,
How come I haven't seen that?
I don't know.
Is that a hidden thing?
I don't know if it's
Keeping
hidden.
that on the down low?
I don't know. I've been watching a few podcasts on it. I haven't found any kind of like official like statement on it, but I don't know when.
It's cool for me. You'll be dead by then.
I will be dead.
I'm going to still be kicking.
If I keep-
we'll check it out.
If I keep turning my head, I'm gonna be gone in like a week.
You point at that door behind you one more time.
It's funny. Like I don't think you understand how much pain I'm in. Like
It's all from
every
the fall,
day.
right?
I think I don't know. I do eat like shit, but
What?
yeah. Sorry to tell you. What's up? No, but since the fall, August 25th, the day it all changed. I definitely have been in pain every single day.
Yeah.
It was a month and a week ago, and I finally called the doctor today. So
I'm proud of
working
you.
on it. Yeah, thank you very much.
Nice, dude.
Thank you.
You did good. You did good.
Thank you. I should have called when I first got back here, but I really was hoping that just like resting would
Yeah.
Yeah.
do it. But
It's not.
I think I'm going to need rotator cuff surgery.
Well,
That's my guess.
you're going to opt for that. You might not need it.
Well, no, if I don't need it, I'm not going to do it.
No, but they always it's like
If they recommend it, I'll do it. If they don't,
Right.
then I won't.
there's always other options.
Yeah.
But people the quick.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. But have you ever had surgery? You ever had a surgery?
No.
Have you ever broken a bone?
Dude, no.
You're going too
I
soon.
grew up to be a little bitch. Like you said it.
Boy in the bubble.
You've never broken a bone.
I've never broken a bone.
I've really broken my pinky.
I've maybe chipped a bone, but it wasn't bad enough to like do anything.
Chip a bone! R.I.P.
That's impressive.
How many bones have you broken? Was it your arm that was real bad? That was the one that was real bad?
I broke my arm in 2 places simultaneously. So like my ulna and or whatever that is.
Just for
and
attention, you know that.
my
right?
elbow for attention. Yeah. Broken multiple fingers.
Dad!
It actually was my dad, and my arm was a rainbow, and he was like, my dad was like, yeah, do you love me now?
Pop? Sorry, I wasn't a boy. Just want you to be proud. Is this man enough for you, Pop? Rub some dirt on it.
How'd you do that?
My arm?
Yeah, sewing accident or something?
Tripped over the vacuum while taking the chicken out of the oven at the age of 6.
It was her first time flicking the bean. She had no idea what she was doing. Can you imagine breaking your arm in 2 places doing that? Wrong one.
Well, I can't see from thank you.
Cool guess, but
I was very convinced that I could do a no-handed cartwheel. And I was like 9.
Okay.
And I was...
how old?
I was like 9. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
And it wasn't until I was in the upside down part where I became unconvinced that I could do it. Oof. So I put my arms down, but you're still twisting. So I twisted and then fell on like that. So broke the elbow and then whatever the inner bone is. I always forget.
You broke your elbow?
Yeah.
How what does that mean? Did it go
I'm
backwards?
Not really sure. No, my arm was like when I went in. Like I ran across. I was across the street, and then I ran across. My arm was like a rainbow.
It was gay?
Yes. And the only thing that would make it not hurt was I had to squeeze all 4 of my fingers, and then the ulna. I think it's the ulna that started healing like this. So I had to go back.
Explain to people that are listening what you mean, like on top of each other.
So instead of like the 2 broken endpoints joining together, they stacked. So it started fusing like that. So I had to go in for surgery, and they had to break it and like reset it. And then I came out of surgery, and they had made my cast too tight. So like it was all fucked up in my like arm, and so they had to come in, and the doctor did the little saw thing and stuck a penny in it, and that's whatever. So that was that bone. I broke in most of my
Is this what it's like when I told the substance story?
Yeah.
Hers is better, but
okay, fine.
You lost me on the penny thing.
Yeah, that was unnecessary, but I just remembered it, and that's what happens to my brain. And I broke in a few fingers, a few toes, and an ankle. So that's
actually
turn that off. Yeah.
I do have a broken pinky now that I forgot.
What happened there?
I was moving a couch out of a studio.
Yeah, that's a wonky. That's broken.
Yeah, it's definitely broken. And
it was fun though for my G spot.
Yeah, it's no complaints.
I call it my B spot because it's in my butt.
I got it.
Yeah, he got it.
I got it.
What? Can't men have pleasure too?
No.
Yeah, I didn't put in a splint fast enough, so it's fucked, and I basically have to get surgery if I want to fix it.
What happens if you do this? What happens if you do this?
Nothing. It doesn't hurt anymore.
All right.
It really. I was playing bass a lot and guitar, and it just ruined. Like my pinky moved by like half a centimeter. So anything I was playing with my pinky took me forever to learn how to like recalibrate my brain.
Oh right.
I can reach. It's just like It's a half centimeter below where it used to be. So like if you're trying to hit strings, it was.
Well, the good news is it looks really cool.
It is. It's pretty sweet.
It's the best part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So James Webb, there's a thing coming here. It's going to kill us all. So that's cool.
Cool. Can they fix my pinky when you get here?
Do you know we're getting an extra moon for 2 months?
Have you heard
about this?
Yeah, I did.
The mini moon.
Public.
Yeah.
There's a moon that's it's being caught up in our orbit, and we'll just
like that.
Be here for a couple months until it spins off.
Can we even see it though? I thought it was pretty small.
I don't think
it's like the size.
She said
size of a city bus.
Is that really how small it is?
Can we call that a moon? At what point
come on.
Is it just like
an asteroid?
I mean, it is an asteroid.
Yeah.
But why are they calling it a moon?
No idea.
Because it's made of cheese.
I clearly
it's made of cheese.
skimmed the article.
That's what it is.
That makes sense. Swiss
right.
cheese.
Red Foam Radio makes me hard. Come on, so hard.
Well, you got to send me articles about that. I haven't been keeping up on anything like UFO space shit at all. So
There's more UFO hearings coming in November. I think November 13th is going to be a new congressional UFO hearing, which I'm very excited about.
okay.
New documentary coming out soon from James Fox, who did.
I was gonna say, wasn't he working on one?
Yep, it's called The Program. I don't think there's a release date yet as of this recording, but he's the guy that did The Phenomenon. He did Moment of Contact.
Yep.
I mean, he's my favorite UFO documentary maker. Stoked about that. What other UFO shit? You haven't heard anything, huh?
No. I'm like out of the loop. My entire feed has just been Jane's
Jane.
addiction stuff.
Oh
which
yeah,
is like,
that'll happen.
yeah, it's a lot.
So we played that AI song a few minutes ago, and what are your overall feelings on AI as a tool and as a creative? Like, where are you at with AI?
I don't care. Like,
You don't?
I'm not worried about it.
You're not?
I use it. I mean, like, slightly worried, but it's kind of like you can join it or beat it.
Right.
Or,
If you can't beat 'em,
that-
join 'em.
Yeah, what's that say?
Yeah.
Nailed
You can't
it.
suck it, beat it.
Yes,
that's what I've always
yes.
said. Yeah.
No, I use it. Like, I don't care.
Okay.
It's cool. Like, the stuff they're adding into, like, Photoshop, video editing, all that stuff is like,
Have you used that stuff?
yeah, it's great.
How is it for video stuff?
Video, it hasn't fully released on, like, Premiere or anything like that. So I haven't messed with that.
Okay.
But, no, it's pretty cool. And
Did
it's
you
definitely,
hear-
like, funny.
Yeah.
There's tons of funny stuff coming out just because it's so bizarre.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I actually am looking. I wish someone would make a feature length, hour and a half AI movie right now. That's supposed to be serious, but with all those weird melty finger people and
Yeah,
like,
it's too much. Like,
I love that
but
shit.
I sent you a pretty hilarious, like, Trump and
Yes,
Kamala, like,
that's
making
really, really
out
good.
and having a baby and, like,
If we can't all agree that that's funny, we have problems. That's funny. No
I'm
matter
going
where
to
you
send
sit,
it to
that's
my
fucking-
dad, and I will get back to you. I'm
did
going
you?
to. No, I want to.
Do it as we sit here.
I don't know if he does have Instagram. All right, he's not going to respond right now. He's
He
not
needs to
great
warm
at
up for this.
Did you hear what Lionsgate did, the film company?
it. No.
So I'm going to read the headline. Lionsgate inks deal with AI firm to mine its massive film and TV library. So basically, Lionsgate hired an AI company that they will put their entire catalog of films in, which I believe includes like all the Saw movies or whatever. And it'll tell them like, make movies based on our IP. And there's a really gross term in here that made me sick to hear. The deal will see Runway Train, that's the new AI model, on Lionsgate Film and TV Library as the
Hold on.
entertainment- Yeah.
They called it Runaway Train?
Runway
Okay.
Train,
It's like,
which is
Yeah.
even what
I don't know. It's just exactly what it is. Like,
Right.
It's a fucking runaway train.
they named it. Like hide it in plain sight.
Yeah.
Entertainment company uses the tech to quote to develop cutting edge, capital efficient content creation opportunities. Now, the term capital efficient just means we don't pay anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Capital efficient, which is a disgusting term, if you ask
Yeah.
me. Just call it what it is. Like, we're making free stuff because we don't want to pay
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah.
At what point do
Like-
we really start talking about a what's that basic income? The
Universal basic.
universal basic income.
Sure.
We might need to start discussing this.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh,
not.
I'm so down.
I mean, this isn't a hot take. It's not taking any of the jobs that we want it to take. You know,
Right.
it's taking all the good shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
creative
sucks.
jobs where like I think you really need people in there.
I have a friend who is a singer, and I think a company reached out to him about like basically going in and recording like 4 hours of him singing, so that AI can just take it and like.
Oh, so sing
it.
sing stuff that you have, or sing a bunch
Yeah, I
of
think
shit, and then we'll just use your voice.
To
To
learn
train
the
AI,
voice.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and
god!
I think it was going to be like a one-time $5,000 payment type
Wow, that's it.
Is it a known
Yeah.
singer? Is it a known person?
thing. No,
Okay.
Wow.
Are they
It's-
going to do it?
I think so. I don't. Whoa! I haven't talked to them directly. It's like friends of my
Right.
girlfriend,
Right.
But like, for him, $5,000 right now is like I kind of fucking need that.
That's
Shit.
and they know that
They
too. That's
know
the other thing
that.
about the companies is that they know exactly what's going on.
And it's also one of those things. It's like you can either do it and get the $5,000, or
someone
they're
else
gonna
will.
go hand it off to somebody else. Exactly. So,
But then where do we lie with that? Because I would be like, is the money more important than what you're doing to your own craft and to your own industry? Like, is it worth it? I don't
Depends
know.
on where you are in your career and your
Yeah.
life, right?
Ah, man, it's so easy to say. I wouldn't do that, but
yeah, of course it's easy. But when somebody slides a check across the table and you're like, I either do this or somebody else does it, and the industry's going to go the same way no matter what. Like, doesn't matter.
that's true. That is true.
I
I have a tough time with it. I just don't know where I sit.
I don't know how long, like, before this really tears apart the audio engineering world. There's already some of it, like you can have like AI, quote unquote, mix or master your songs. It's not amazing. And I don't know how long it'll be before it can like go into live sound
Okay.
and all that aspect of it. But
Yeah, I don't know how it would work there.
no.
Unless you're like feed it like, here's our album, make it sound like our album every night or something.
Well, I think for like, I don't know. I've been doing monitors long enough that like I could almost mix in-ears for a band before they even tell me what they want. Like I kind of know generally what most singers want in their ears. I know what most drummers want. Like I don't know how long it would be before you can just feed that into like a program and be like, I'm a singer, and it kind of spits you out like, here's the generic like what most singers want in their ears.
You don't need to answer this, but if AI is mixing monitors, who will singers blame when the tour falls apart? You don't need to answer anything. But once we come to AI,
Still me. I'll be sitting on the curb unemployed and they'll be like,
AI fucked me. AI fucked me. That's all I'll say about that. But yeah, it's weird. Like the idea of like, and how long until AI can actually shit out like decent films?
I don't think we're too far off. I mean, decent films, maybe like 10 years. I don't know if it like
I think maybe
how it
less
is.
than that.
Yeah.
I was at dinner last night with people talking about this exact thing, and I was like, I think within 2 or 3 years we'll be able to open. I've said this before. Open Netflix, be like, give me a 80-minute documentary on the Brooklyn Dodgers when they were from Brooklyn, and actually make it an hour. I got somewhere to be, and it will just start playing.
Yeah.
I don't think we're too far from that. Like movies on demand, and I mean like concept movies on demand.
Yeah. Maybe
He said not even in 10 years. I said I think it'll be
I
less
think
than
it'll-
10 years.
I think it'll be about that, if not more.
More than 10 years.
I think so.
Why? How come? It's do you know, what did I just learn? Every week AI learns what would normally be like 32,000 years of information every week.
All right, maybe sooner.
I could be wrong with my stats. It might be
Yeah,
3,200, but like it's like
No, it's
it
insane.
learns at an alarming rate.
Yeah, and it feels like it just gets better like every day.
It does. It does. Even like I use a lot of that like AI image generator stuff.
Yep.
Just for goofy, just to fuck around.
Yeah, yeah.
We were doing it for like some thumbnails every now and then. And even in the last couple months, like it's like honing, better, more realistic, and it's exciting and so weird. Yeah, I mean, Dickless does graphic design for a living. How do you feel about it?
I don't think I'll be around long enough for it to make my job obsolete. But
Do you have a terminal illness? I mean, it's happening now.
well, yeah, I guess. But like completely, completely obsolete. Probably not. Like, there's so much communication and interaction that happens between myself and like my coworkers or my clients.
Sure.
But so to create it, I like, same as you, like I like to use, like I like to generate something, but not use it as it is. I use it as the beginning of something. Like
Sure.
it's like it did a bunch of the groundwork for me, but then I make it what I want, and that's useful. It's efficient. It's
Yeah.
Are there any rules like when you take a job that somebody says like no AI? Like has anybody even is that discussed when you take a job? Or
That should be
anything?
her rule. If you're hiring me, no AI. Like, let me work.
Yeah,
Sure.
they in my current job when I was interviewing, they asked about it, like what are my feelings on it, like da 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 da, and I just say like what
Oh,
I
they
just
asked you. I'm sorry. They asked you
in
in the
my
interview
interview.
what your thought on AI was.
yeah, and like if I use it, how I use it, and that's this kind of
What
stuff.
did you answer? I don't think I knew that.
I don't remember verbatim my answer, but I think I just said something similar where like it can be helpful. Like it can be helpful in the process of like ideating or like when you're stuck or when you need to create something really quickly and you just use it as like the base, right? Like you have the frame of a house, but ultimately you choose the colors and the how you're going to put the bed in the thing and like whatever. So I can't remember exactly how I offered it to them, but it was something like that. And like they also asked me about like how do I stay abreast of the cutting technology and this and that. And I'm kind of like, it sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'm from the generation of it where like I learned how to do everything by not mechanicals, but I learned how to do everything by hand. Now there's buttons to do it. It's like my brain is already so wired to do it the old way. These new tools are not, they're almost not relevant to me because I'm so efficient at the way that I do them.
But now think about 20-year-olds when they're 40, like no one's gonna be using their hands for anything.
No, not at all. And they like haven't like basically what AI is, what computers are, is a lifetime of learning. So they've just condensed all the shit that you would normally learn over like a 20-year period, and then it's just there and available for you. I will probably continue to do things pretty old school for as long as I'm a designer, just because that's how my brain's wired.
Yeah.
So I don't totally care about all the new tools, but I find AI helpful in certain ways.
Yeah.
You are a ChatGPT person, Throb?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but I've gone to it less and less as now even Google's turned it on. Like you just Google something and you get like an AI answer before it goes to even websites.
Have you compared that with ChatGPT to see how close the information is?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But it kind of does the same thing. It's like, as opposed to clicking 17 links, it just like, here's a summary.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like
it
does
still
all
needs
that.
work.
Yeah.
Like
I noticed because when you're on tour, we're very close with the Smashing Pumpkins camp, band and crew, the whole gang. So I was talking to Jack Bates, their bass player, about like, do we have any overlapping dates? He's like, I don't know. I don't even know how to. Rather than going like, okay, they're here. I asked ChatGPT, are there any? Where does the Smashing Pumpkins and Jane's Addiction tour overlap on the U.S. tour?
yeah, was it any good?
When it printed out everything, it told me everything. I'm like, this is incredible. Like, there's like 4 shows when we are playing together or in the same areas. Most of it was completely wrong. These dates were pulled out.
Yeah, that's the
really?
thing. Like
It was so random. It had dates on our tour that we weren't playing. The last
whole
5 weeks.
second
Yes.
They knew.
Well done, Ferrari.
All of October 2024.
Yeah, that's it. You're off. No, but it made up a bunch. Rather than say, like, it never says, I don't know.
Well, it
I wanted
probably
to get to a
pulled
point.
from other years, so it didn't have.
That's possible, I guess.
It didn't have enough sense to curate years.
That could be.
But it probably just pulled a bunch of dates, thought it was close enough, and then I don't
Yeah,
know,
I guess
spread
that
it
could
back
be.
I
out.
use it for a lot of like, if I'm having troubles with a console, like how do I do this on this console? And I've noticed it just pulls random information from like other consoles or other programs, and like sometimes you're like, this doesn't apply at all. Like tells
And
me to
that'll
go
get
into
better.
menus that don't exist.
Yeah.
So it's just trying to give you an answer as best it can, even though
Yeah.
Often it's not
It's a
quite
dumb computer.
Dumb computer.
Oh, still bad.
Speaking of dumb, just real quick, is anybody in this room following this Diddy stuff, the P. Diddy stuff?
A little bit.
What?
I don't know if you have this because you're in the music industry. Does your whole family just think like anything music industry? Do they just reach out to you?
Of course.
Yeah. My
course.
sister, who I don't even know how she knows who Diddy is because she's like, she doesn't pay attention to anything. You know,
Really?
she's got 4 kids, so
Oh,
she's
okay.
like dealing with kid shit all
So
the
much.
time.
It's like we all have the same manual. Like we're on the same. Everyone in music
Yeah.
is on the same email chain. Like here's what's up with everybody. You know, here's what this person's making.
Yeah, so my sister reached out to me. She goes, "What do you think of this Diddy thing?" I just wrote back, "Innocent."
Innocent till proven disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right before we started this, I have a friend who works at a very notable news network who they got, I don't think the charges are public yet, but this person sent me like a list of the charges that he's coming up on. Diddy, if you're listening, you, sir, are fucked. Holy shit, man. I don't know
Pretty
when this stuff-
extensive.
Yeah. extensive and like ugly, bad things. Stuff I didn't like.
You never heard of?
I think Diddy. No, I've heard of him. This guy told me everything. No, when you think Diddy, I just think, okay, sex parties. Okay, yeah. I mean, I would have sex parties too if I were Diddy.
I knew it was worse than that because you just hear all the rumors about like young boys.
I didn't know any of that kind of stuff.
Well,
I didn't know that, but
I just kept hearing about like, I don't know, like hanging out with Usher and Justin Bieber when they were like kids.
whoa.
Yeah.
Has Bieber said anything about it?
I don't know.
Darling, can you call Bieber real quick?
Yeah.
Get him on the phone?
Just give me a second. I'll
We'll see how this shakes out, but I think it seems like he is in a massive amount of trouble. He was not granted bail, right? Do we know?
No, I think bail was something like 50 million and they were like,
He didn't have it?
No, he
Yeah.
tried to offer 50 million and they were like, nah.
Yeah.
Can you bail yourself out?
Yeah. Usually you do. Yeah, usually.
I didn't know that.
Because growing up, I'm like, I thought your family had to go like get a bag of cash from the,
Of course.
from the money store and bring it over. Like,
I didn't
"Here's your-"
know that.
Yeah,
You could bail yourself out.
I think so.
That seems
You have to be able to,
contradictory.
yeah.
It seems fucking stupid.
Because you know if he bails, he's out. He's gone.
Yeah, no shit.
He's in Thailand.
Yeah, I think that's why they
Bye-bye.
were like, absolutely not.
But
seems odd.
I already cannot wait for the Netflix series about the Diddy stuff.
Oof, it'll be out in 20 minutes.
Wasn't he trying to say like, if you let me out, I won't have any women at my house? Like that
little
was going to
boys.
be.
That's his like.
I was like, I'll be
Can we
good.
just meet in the middle? No women at
I'll
my
leave
house.
the women out of it.
Oh God, it's crazy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad.
But I don't know too much. I haven't followed intensely.
Okay.
So gross. So sad.
Can I end with a really funny story?
Of course.
Do you mind? Dickless and I went to spend the day with a childhood friend of mine, one of my best friends growing up. He lives in Washington State. His family has a place in his wife's family has a place in Southern California. So we went to the beach last week to hang out with them, and they have a 8-year-old and a 10-year-old. 8-year-old daughter,
This
a
is a
10-year-old
weird,
son. Segue?
yeah.
But I do want to end on a high note. So their daughter, she's 8, and these kids love reading books. They're like super smart. Like they're very like these are like perfect kids. They engage. They look at you in the eye. They like they're awesome. So his daughter, always inquisitive, always like just walking around the house, picking up books, reading books. So they decided to leave like a Birds and the Bees book out so they could kind of like learn on their own, like how they were made and everything. So she's walking around and she picks up this book and she's like reading and they're watching her. She's like, her eyes are getting wide, mouth agape, just like, oh. She goes, Dad? And he's like, yes. She goes, oh, I'm reading this book and like, is this true? And he's like, yeah, and she's like, oh, you and Mom did this twice? It's such a funny thing for a little kid to say.
So
That's
good.
funny.
Yeah, that's cute. That's
So
cute.
sweet.
Did you get a Birds and the Bees talk?
I think I did.
My mom was a nurse practitioner for OBGYN.
Her mom has had her hands inside my mother's vagina.
and sister.
Hell yeah.
My mom was like,
and my sister.
My mom was an amazing nurse practitioner. Like she did everyone in our high school down pap smear.
She did.
Stop.
She did.
Woof.
She was incredible.
Yeah.
But so I was around a lot of that. And like we didn't do hoo-ha and pee-pee, like none of that shit. Just vagina and penis and just fucking call it as it is.
Oh, yeah. Say it again.
Oh,
Go
fuck.
again.
No, never.
Has Tracy's mom ever fingered your mom?
No.
I was just curious if there was a.
She doesn't need to when I got this thing, buddy.
Sonny, give me the hook.
I think it's time for Lola to speak.
It's probably time to get out of here. But I just thought that was a very sweet,
That's
very
so
cute.
great.
Kids say the darndest thing type story.
So good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was
You
way
did this
too innocent.
twice?
I think you did great in the power seat today, pal.
Oh boy.
How'd it feel
Thanks.
for you?
Yeah, it's crazy over here.
All right, take the reins.
I don't know about that.
All right, cool. Heidi will be back. I think next week.
Miss you.
Either the next show or the one after that. But she's been missed. We haven't seen her in a month and a half, 2 months almost at this point. But Heidi, we miss you. And again, new listeners, if you've made it this far, thank you for supporting the show.
Welcome.
I think we're all in complete shock as to how seen the last episode has been.
Oh, do you
It's
feel
been nuts.
seen,
Little-
heard,
yeah.
and understood?
I'm just happy that, like, you know, people know where the Jane's crew is coming from, and just that was a big part of it. But anyway, we don't have to get into it. But thank you, everybody. We'll be back next week with all new episode and closing thoughts by Throb.
You can find us on www.patreon.com.
Bark slash?
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
backslash.
Yeah. Rareform Radio.
And if you want to find us on social media,
Rareform Radio on Instagram.
or Audio Dave Brown Audio? Audio Dave Brown.
David Brown Audio.
David, why David?
It's his fucking
Because
name.
that's my name, dude.
Daniel.
Yeah, but
Nobody calls me Dave except for like the dudes on
That's
the
not
Janes.
true.
Yeah, I mean, not nobody, but
do you prefer David?
I don't care. I could care less.
'Cause David-
I've always introduced myself.
Welcome
as
back to the
David.
episode. We're doing a deep dive on
Hell
names.
yeah.
No, but seriously, David is so pretentious and gross.
No, that's your cousin.
No, it's not. He hates when I call him David.
Oh, he does?
Hates it.
Oh, fuck.
I'm the only person in our lives now that still calls him David.
You taught
You.
it to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not in our lives,
Sorry,
really.
Dave.
Talk to me about this David thing. Why you insist on people calling you David?
I don't know.
Your
I don't
fam-
have a good answer.
What's
I
your
just
whole
don't
family
care.
call you?
My sister's always called me Dave.
Okay.
Oh, see, we're
Yeah.
like your sisters.
So it's always
Yeah.
been like Dave was always just like, that's what my sisters call me, and I just always introduce myself as David. But
Did
it's not.
Tracy's mom ever finger your sisters?
I don't think so, but there's a language barrier, so they might have.
There's still time.
There is.
Thanksgiving's
That's true.
coming up. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Daniel. This is David. This is Dick Yule or something over here. Dick Yule?
Dick.
Dick for short. Richardless.
Oh, Richardless. yes.
Is that the new one? We're going to stick with Richardless going forward.
Richardless.
I'm
All
okay
right.
with that.
Thank you guys. We'll be back next week.
Welcome, folks. Enjoy your stay. Don't freak out if we say gay. We say the R word and the F word too, but we're stoked to be here with you. Guilty pleasures and deep dark jokes. Red Bull, Monster, and Diet Cokes. Potty humor and bad advice. We're your human sacrifice. Rare Form Radio makes me hard. So hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. Rare Form Radio makes me wet. So wet, super wet, mega wet. Guilty pleasures and deep dark jokes. Red Bull, Monster, and Diet Cokes. Potty humor and bad advice. We're your human sacrifice. Rare Form Radio makes me hard. So hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. Rare Form Radio makes me wet. So wet, super wet, mega wet. So wet, mega wet. So wet, mega wet. So wet, mega wet. Rare Form Radio makes me hard. So hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. Rare Form Radio makes me wet.